Joining us now is Lee Rasch, president of Western Technical College. We appreciate you being here today. What's it like to hear the president say that job training should be a focus and could be a top priority?
Well, I'm glad to hear that he's calling attention to the job opportunities that are out there in manufacturing and information technology. In fact, there are quite a host of areas. There's a resurgence in manufacturing in the United States, and there's really a growing demand for the next generation workers. And so we think it's a great message.
Is it a good priority? You mentioned there is a resurgence in manufacturing. Is it a good priority to say not everybody has to go to that four-year school to have a lifelong career, that they can get the training they need and have a long career?
I'd like to frame it a little differently. I like to suggest that there's some really good paying jobs at the end of a technical program that not even requiring a two-year degree. And yet, I would recommend that people keep thinking about education as a lifelong journey, because what's happening in the workplace with the infusion of technology and the continual changes in the economy, I think are going to really value someone who's a problem solver, a good communicator, and so on.
So it would be more than just getting those skills to learn a trade. You have to be more well-rounded, because it seems like even with those jobs, their role is shifting as well.
Absolutely. You know, one employer, their company hires a lot of welders, a lot of machinists. He was talking about the business that they do, and everything's customized. And as soon as the customer finds out that you're the welder that's making my part, they don't want to talk to the salesperson or the manager. They want to go right to that person. Well, and then he goes on to say that, you know, and these welders are now on Facebook, and they're indicating they got some time tomorrow. They could do a run if you're looking for time to get something done. So think about it. They're not just welding a part. They're representing the company and communicating on behalf of them. So the kind of skills that they're looking for are going to be beyond just the technical area. Of course, that's a great place to start.
You mentioned a resurgence in manufacturing. What does that job market look like for people who go through this type of training? Are there a lot of jobs out there?
There's some really good opportunities right now. Welders are making about $37,000 right out of school with a one-year diploma program. Same for electromechanical workers. 91% of our grads are working within 6 months of graduation, but 85% related to the training. So there are some real good opportunities right now.
Who do you see going to Western right now? Is it people fresh out of high school, or is it people from all areas of life?
We have a pretty broad spectrum. We do a lot of our new student intakes with recent high school grads, and it's a growing area. But you know, our average age of our student population is nearly 28. We have a lot of returning adults that are coming back too.
We've heard that there's a lot of jobs out there that just aren't enough trained people. Is that still the case? We've been hearing that for a few years, but is that still the case?
It's clearly the case. We're looking to add up to 8 new programs, mostly in the one-year certificate and diploma area. Starting this fall, we're going to be piloting them so that we can get some enrollments going in these areas that have the most immediate demand. And then we're going to look for ways to build on that with our traditional associate degrees and transfer programs beyond that.
All right, we're out of time, but we appreciate the knowledge. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Lisa.